Hey guys, it's Julie. I had a pretty good day today, at least so far. Um, I decided I was gonna go. Well, I've been looking into other options for putting money in my new British bank account that I started. I've got it mostly figured out, but I have not been able to get a hold of my American bank, Bankers Trust, um to get some help with transferring the money over. And when I tried to do it online, it's just there's nothing. Now I've tried emailing them, and all I get back is, please contact your local branch. And I'm like, I'm not there anymore. I can't contact the local branch. I cannot call the local branch because I would cost an insane amount of money. And the current plan I have doesn't cover that. But I happened to think yesterday, I was like, well, I wonder if I could, because they have those ATMs that, like, you can withdraw money from that aren't necessarily associated with a particular bank. And it's just kind of, like when I worked at Walgreens on Merle Hay Road, they had an ATM in the lobby, in the front section of the store. And you could come in and just withdraw money from whatever, and you had to pay like a $2 fine or whatever. But I just find, but I just happened to think about that, and I was like, I wonder if there's any ATMs that are like that here. So I looked online, and the Sainsbury, which is a little grocery store both Keith and I go to visit so often. Me less often than he does, because it's on his way home, so he usually will stop in there and pick up like some Diet Coke at least or whatever. Anyway, so he was like, okay. So he went in there, and so apparently, according to Google Maps, the Sainsbury out there has one of those ATMs. And it's associated with their bank. I didn't know Sainsbury had a bank, but apparently they do. But it's still one of those where you can go to it and get money. So I went there, got some money, got some cash, and went there, got some cash, and the nice thing is it came out in British pounds, so they converted it, and they convert it for you and everything, which is really helpful. So my thought process is, whatever I have left, um, I'm gonna take at least some of it, if not all of it, and I'm gonna take and deposit it into my Lloyd's bank account. So we figured out a way of doing it. And then I assume all I'll have to do is, once I get my money moved over that way, I will be able to go. I will be able to contact the bank and have them close my account. Hopefully. Hopefully that'll work. And if they try saying contact your local branch, I'll be like, no. I need my bank account closed. Or the other thought I had was leave the minimum amount in there as kind of an emergency fund. That way, if I ever need, then I can pull it out and close it. But I don't know. I just had that thought. Like, it's nice to be able to have access to money, but it's also nice to be able to have a British bank account. And so, we'll see. I haven't decided yet what exactly I'm going to do, but this is just the easiest way of doing it. I was to the point of being like, okay, I'm just gonna use my money until that's gone and then whatever. But again, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to, I might find a part-time job, but I have to figure out, like, what I want to do. Do I want to stick with working retail? Do I want to go back and do office work? Do I want to do something completely different? And if so, do I need to go to school to do the completely different thing? I've even had thoughts about going into, when I was going to Grandview, I mean, all my favorite classes were like about sociology and, and taking care of people and like, so I don't know. I don't know if, like, maybe I could become a social worker or whatever. I don't know. But good news is, I know what school I would go to if I did decide to go back to school, and that is Exeter College, which is all around me. So, but the other thing I wanted to say is I got a card from my family, a couple of very sweet messages in there, and here's the other funny thing, because I was worrying about money. I was worrying about, okay, do I have enough cash to be able to, and all that. Look what they got me. They got me a Visa gift card. So I can use that too. And Keith's got me a card where I can use to go shopping at certain stores and stuff, especially Marks and Spencer, which is a store which I really, really like. And I've already purchased a couple of things from them. But, it'll be fun. It's fun. So, it's kind of funny. It's like, I stopped by Sainsbury. I was planning on going to Sainsbury and then possibly Lloyd's Bank, but then I forgot my bank info and stuff, which I assume I need, especially if I'm going to fill out the deposit slip or whatever. But I can do that on Monday. But then I went and bought some stuff and bought some food found some soft taco shells, which I'm very excited about because Keith and I, we had tacos like a few weeks ago, but I could only find the hard shells. And neither Keith or like hard shell tacos very much. I mean, they're fine, but we both prefer the soft shells. So I was like, so I was in there wandering around looking, and I was like, they were right there off to the side next to the bread. And so I was like, yeah, soft shell tacos. And I didn't get everything I needed, but again, I don't think, I'm not really planning on cooking tonight. Well, and here's the other thing. We still have stuff for sandwiches, and I picked up some more sandwich lunch meat. And but then but like tomorrow we'll be going to Ash and Nikki's for D&D and stuff. And oh my gosh. So I have to tell you, so Ash is our dungeon master, and he has so much written down about the world and everything, and so I've been reading through some of it. And so it turns out it's kind of funny because the religion in the world is kind of like Christianity in the USA. It's kind of like, this is the religion, and if you don't follow this religion, then you're going to be in trouble. Well, we got told like 2 play sessions ago that by the religious guard or whatever, that we all have to have a year to get married to people who follow the current religion of the town. And so it's funny because all of us players were looking at each other. I didn't really know at that time, but so a little bit of explanation. In the world we're playing in, apparently a lot of the gods that did exist were like fought against and died, kind of like EXU Calamity on Critical Role and all that. But apparently a lot of the gods died and were just apparently a lot of the gods died and ceased to exist. But now apparently a bunch of them have come back, but they've come back in like different forms, and they've kind of different aspects of like molded into different forms. So like the god that my character follows, although she may not know this yet, but the god that my character follows, who's a warlock, by the way, drow elf, was rescued by the rest of the party and decided, hey, this looks like fun, I'm gonna join this group and fight to save the world and all that. But Yeah, so apparently the god my character follows has the head of a cat, has wings like a dragonfly, and is basically part of the Fae. And so, because when I made my character, I was like, okay, I want to make a pact. And so I was like, oh, making a pact. Because being a witch, I kind of knew about, making pacts with Fae, and you gotta be careful how you do it, and, because they could bring absolute chaos to your life, and if you don't, keep to your part of the deal, then they're like, and now we're going to descend chaos upon you. So, I just thought that was kind of fun when I saw that in the new book. We got the new handbook, the 2024 one. And so I was like, yes, please. I would love to. Oh, and this is, I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but Keith made me a little book that has all my spells in it. And like, you can go and he wrote down some information about each one and that kind of stuff. And so I'm like, it's kind of funny being new because I'm like, I want to cast this spell. I want to see what this does, and that kind of thing. So it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. But the other fun part about tomorrow is I'm being prepared a special meal for my birthday, and then on Sunday, my mother-in-law is taking me and Keith out to the Carvery, which we've been to a couple times already, which is a nice little restaurant, kind of a buffet style, but you can pick what kind of meat you want, your sides, your your vegetables, that kind of thing. And you can just sit and eat. And it's so I'm like, I have a gift card I can use. I have, I'm getting 2 meals that eating food that I enjoy. And I figured out a way of getting my money transferred. And I don't have to worry about trying to work through and trying to get a hold of Bankers Trust and everything. So I'm just really excited. I'm just really happy. It's, a nice thing. And like I said, I had just gotten back from the grocery store to Sainsbury and come walking in, and all of a sudden I go to put my walking stick up by the door, up by where Keith leaves his umbrella, and I looked down and there was a card-shaped letter on the floor. And so I was like, oh, that must be the card mom sent me. And so I was like, so I picked it up, opened it, and the card made me bawl. I mean, I'm not gonna read the whole thing to you guys, but let's just put it this way. I just find it funny that since I left to go, like, back when I was living with them, it was like I just felt like I wasn't loved, that I wasn't cared for, that I was just, you know, and stuff. And yeah, it's like, according to this card, it's like, and the notes that both mom and dad wrote for me, it's like, oh, we love you, we miss you, we're so proud of you. And I'm like, who are you? What have you done with my parents? And like, the funny thing is that it's not even so much that, like, my mom, although neither of them were really, they've never really been hugely physically affectionate. You know, they've never really been the hugging, you know, oh, we love you, you know, that kind of thing. But I had to cry after reading that card because, you know, I just found it funny. It was just kind of like, you wait until after I'm gone to, you know, to tell me how much you love me and that you're proud of me and that, you know, whatever. And I'm just like, okay. I don't even know. But anyway. But I am happy. I am happy because I feel like I no longer, like, I can accept a card like that, or I can accept a gift and be like, not feel guilty or feel like, oh, now I have to do stuff for them to, you know, make up for it or whatever. So, you know, it's kind of nice. Anyway, it's beautiful day outside, and that's part of the reason why I was like, I want to go outside. I want to, you know, walk down to Sainsbury, you know, did some shopping, walked back, bought my stuff, walked back, got money out of the ATM, and all that. And it's nice to know that I don't have to worry about getting it changed, that the ATM does that for me. So I feel like I'm learning more and more the more I'm around, if that makes sense. But yeah. So anyway, I am thinking our next part of Scarlet Hollow will be on Monday, probably. Just because this weekend will probably be busy, and because like I said, Saturday we have Dungeons and Dragons and food and all that, and we won't get back until late. And then Sunday, I'm assuming sometime in the afternoon, we'll be going out to eat. I think it'll just be easier to wait until Monday. So look forward to that. I'm very looking forward to this because the next playthrough, well, you guys will get to see the other reason why I picked Talk to Animals, because we're about to meet somebody who it's pretty cool. I don't want to spoil it, but keep your eyeballs open for that. I should upload it sometime on Monday. I want to thank you guys for the views. I really appreciate it. I'm just enjoying this. I'm just enjoying trying different things, seeing what works. Um, Again, I keep telling you guys this. If you guys have any advice for me, if you guys have a game you want me to play, if you guys are like, hey, you should play this, you should play, whatever, or even for the game. Like, I could, after we get done with this one, I could do another Scarlet Hollow gameplay and you guys could decide what traits you guys want me to have this time. I really love Mystical, but like each trait does specific things, and so maybe after maybe after we get done with this playthrough, I'll I'll put up like a poll and I'll list all of the I think there's six or eight, I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, there's definitely some fun things we can do with different traits. So but yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Um, talk to you guys a little later. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And again, look forward to the next installment of Scarlet Hollow tomorrow, where we finish settling in and we go into town and we start meeting people. And it'll be fun. It'll be a really good time. So, anyway, thanks you guys for letting me ramble at you a while. I will talk to you later. Bye.